whether it's going to the mentoring or the tutoring or making your own interest group, you know, to help you get through school.
And out of this group that's in here of young minds, and I heard Mansfield, and I know Grand Prairie, and I know Cedar Hill, what I really want to do is allow a forum for y'all to be able to network with one another by way of radio, internet, you know, what's hot, what's not in DFW from your perspective, to get you to the point of where it is that you all are trying to go, or what it is that you all are trying to get us to comprehend.
And I was just going to share, that's another thing, like Jonathan was saying, that he was sharing about, you know, somebody asked a question about why you can't use the internet or why you can't do this. In your community, you probably can't do a lot of stuff, but when you go north, they have a whole different plan for those kids. I work with kids all over, and some, you know, I'm like, wow, why is your ability to understand bigger words? You know, y'all got the same GPA, but you understand collegiate words and you understand minimum words. I don't understand. The teaching is different. Y'all be the change. Encourage them to teach you things that you need to know beyond, as Jonathan would put it, jail. And as far as somebody brought up the algebra too, not only do they make it optional, now I'm hearing, but guess what? In the state of Texas, if you want a Texas grant, which is without your parents' income, you have to have Algebra 2 or higher to get their money. And that's all based on your merit. So when you're thinking about scholarships, then you have to think about, wait a minute, I didn't take Algebra 2 because it was an option. But you should have questioned, why is this an option? What if I take Algebra 2, then what else will this get me? And that's how you go further. Always question the level of what somebody is giving to you. You know, if you want to go to the next level, you have to do the research. And y'all research a lot of things. I know, I got kids. Research that. Research your education and where you want to go.
But at the same token, it's just not the kids' responsibility. It's got to be some involvement from these parents saying enough is enough.
Yeah.
You know, but we want to be able to support our kids, you know what I'm saying, and what it is that they're trying to do or what it is that they want to do. But education is going to be the key in all of it.
It takes a village, but in that, it's communication. If the village is not in communication, we don't know how to help.
Correct.
And a lot of parents just don't know the steps to take. They haven't been in school and God knows when. And so now y'all come with a new curriculum. And so just tell you, because I really need help. And my mom and dad, you know, we're not getting it at the school. How can we get it a different way?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Me and my wife, when I tell you we argued once, boy, we argued 1,000 times. And the argument was, they not going to do anything. I done been up there over and over and over and over, and they not going to do anything. They're going to pass the buck from the counselor to the administrator to the next person. And the reality of it is basically what she was saying was true. They're not going to do anything because one parent is going up there is one thing. Another parent going up there is another thing. But if all parents are going up there together with the same collective, you know, mindset, then they would be forced to do something.
Definitely, always.
First of all, the dialogue has started and is going in definitely the direction that we wanted to go. We only had an hour and a half to do this today, so we're getting everybody's information, and we're starting to wrap up process, but we want to make it clear that this is just the beginning. We'll have everybody's contact information, and phase 2 will be in very short order. But at the end of the day, I think that we're beginning to grasp we're beginning to grasp the concept of taking control and being empowered with the opportunities that are before us. Now, there's a very simple concept of all superheroes, right? We all grew up with Superman and Batman and whatever the superheroes are. But the common concept is, you can take the Transformers. You had Megatron, Optimus Prime. You can use your powers for good, or you can use your powers for evil. You can use the media for good, and you can use the media for evil. And I say that strictly in mind of what we're talking about. It's so funny, the two major components, what's important in social media, what's the problem in school? Use it. Use social media to change school. And we can. Because this is the thing, remember this. Now social media is like, it's real estate. It's real. And it's the state. It's the state of the union. It's the state of what's going on. It's the state. You know everything that's happening in the world right now through social media. Why don't the world know that America is failing its children in its education system through social media? It's right before us. We have an opportunity of a lifetime to change the game. To tell them we ain't standing for this no more. It's starting with Texas. This substandard education, man, look, when I left Dallas and went to the East Coast, and I saw these are the same people that I'm going to be having to compete with for jobs, and I was calling myself the smart when I took all the pre-AP classes, I took calculus, physics, trigonometry, I took all of that, and I go up here with these people, and I feel like Willy Willy Dum Dum. But it's a cultural thing, it's an economic thing, it's a socio-economic thing.
It's a systemic thing.
It's a systemic thing.
That's right.
It's our thing. It's our problem. And there won't be a solution unless we come up with it. So, first of all, I want to give all of you guys a hand for having the wherewithal and the fortitude to speak up, express yourself, and be heard. And we want to let you know that we're listening. Would you all like to continue in conversations of the sort to actually make a conscious effort to make some change in the way that these school systems teach you all and apply life application skills towards you all? So do I have a commitment from you all that in very short order, we're going to get some stuff to you, but that you all will start thinking consciously what you're doing with your social media. What are you putting out there? What picture are you painting? How are you affecting change in your community? It can start, again, it starts with you and the simple things. If you see somebody in class that doesn't quite get it, and you do, hey man, hit me on Twitter, we'll talk about it.